Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we're going to be playing SnowRunner. We are going to be delivering a construction rig semi-trailer again. This is the second one. This is the one from Drummond Island in Michigan. We got to deliver it to the drilling site in Smithville Dam. So I've been thinking about making some more of a Let's Play videos on SnowRunner, as I'm trying to make content between SnowRunner and Gold Rush, and some of the, I guess both games really, they take quite a bit of time between episodes. I guess more especially Gold Rush, because you know you got to earn up a lot of money or gold or both to you know, go out and buy another upgrade or buy some new machines and new equipment or whatever, and that takes quite a while sometimes, especially when you're not on good dirt. But I've been thinking I'm going to make more of some Let's Plays on SnowRunner. I've recently just completed all of the missions in Michigan, and that's kind of a hard thing to say, missions in Michigan. I know last time I butchered that, but I'm recording this voiceover after the fact. We've completed all 100% of the missions in Michigan, so now we're just moving to Alaska. I haven't done anything there. Haven't even got out of the garage yet. So let me know what you guys think. I think we should start doing some Let's Play with SnowRunner. I have a long way to go to catch up to Phase 5, which is supposed to come out in a couple of weeks here. And it should be fun, interesting. I still have all of my trucks, so every truck that I've found so far. Because we download the DLC, we have a couple of extra trucks, but I've been trying to use most of the, well, actually all of the trucks that they give us, you know, throughout finding random vehicles in the game. The Chevy CK1500, now the Pacific P16, the Western Twin Steer, the Western Star, Western White Star, the Fleet Star. So I've been using a lot of those. We're kind of stuck here on a big rock. I didn't see it the first time, but we'll have to back up a little further and try this again. I have the first few minutes of this just recorded straight, and then I started cutting to more content that's not smooth sailing, so because there's kind of not much to watch when everything's going good, so I just more cut to harder turns or if we get stuck or whatever. But right now, yeah, we're just trying to make a right-hand turn here, and our Pacific P16 has a pretty wide turning radius, so it can't quite make it. This Pacific P16 is also stock, so we have no upgrades in it. We've left it here in Drummond Island since we found it. So a bigger engine, or I don't even know if I have that, but you know, maybe some other upgrades. I think, if I remember correct, you can't change the tires, but I could be wrong on that. Maybe it's just the size, I don't know. Here we're trying to take as wide of a turn as we can, and then cut it back the other way. Gotta sort of set yourself up for the turn ahead. Sometimes you forget how long the trailer is too, that even if you do it a little bit wide, you're not wide enough. So here we're trying to ride pretty much as far left as we can. Now we're back a little more to the center, but we kind of clipped that rock on the right side. And the tops actually cut through the bars, or clip through, I guess is the correct word. And here, I should have gone more left. We have a lot of room to the left, and I was on the left-hand side, but not nearly far enough left. And we end up getting stuck. So we try and winch our way out of here. And now I'm trying to figure out what we're stuck on, obviously that big rock over there. Try and put it in low, see if we can get some more traction. Got the winch. And there we go. Or maybe not. Yep. And then here I'm trying to back up, but I forget that it's in low, and it doesn't let you reverse while you're in low. It allowed me to go backwards because we're going downhill. So I switched it back to auto. I didn't really get any more to the left, because we're pretty much all the way here where we're at right now. But we have a little more speed this time, and maybe that will help. Throw on the winch. See if we can pull ourselves through, which it looks like we have. And there we go. Back to smooth sailing. Or maybe not. Yep. And this, I don't know what's going on here. My game is not allowing me to winch to anything, even if I just click on certain winch points, which there's obviously one right next to me. So I ended up having to leave the game, completely close out, and restart it. And now it's working just fine. So I don't know what that was all about. And we're having trouble. That tree's not going to hold us. Trying to figure out if we're stuck on something, or it just looks like we need more power. It's not grounded out, I don't think. Oh, there we go. Got her in low and got the winch point, and oh, hit the guardrail a little bit. Grinded on it. There we go. Maybe now we're on to smooth sailing. I forgot that I still had it in low, but we'll switch it here. And now we're in auto. And I don't know if you saw that, it was kind of like jerking, but couldn't figure out what we were stuck on. But if you look at the very bottom corner left behind the tire, the back of the trailer's just dragging on the ground. So that was what was slowing us down. And then we have 140 liters of fuel, so we're actually going to stop, change trucks if we can refuel, and I should have done this beforehand, but I didn't, so now we're just going to drive this little fuel truck, fuel up to P16 and get on our way. So this is the Tatra 805, which is one of the Tatras in the new pack that's out. It's a pretty cool little truck. It's actually super fast. Might even be one of the fastest vehicles, I'm not sure. But we'll just pull it off to the side and actually into the ditch, because I want to stay out of the way of both the truck and the trailer, and it's going to be a long, long trailer. Wide turn. And we kind of smacked the guardrail a little bit there. And move up on the next one. It's going a little bit too fast and tried to turn and got pretty sharp. We just barely got back inside before that telephone pole. And we're just about to get to the gateway to leave to Smithville Dam. And everything went pretty smooth all the way until this sketchy bridge here. Those of you who have played know that this is... it's not a hard spot, but you just gotta take your time. Make sure you line everything up correctly. Because there's that mud off to the side, and you'll flip if you pretty much go off because it's such a big drop. And then if you go off on the right side, obviously you're going down a mountain, you'll definitely flip that way. And here we're on the guardrail all the way on the side. Just trying to stay as far left as we can because the back end of our trailer, if we go too far to the right, will end up falling off. And I think we're probably good. So we'll try and make a wide right here to get around the corner. And our front tire is not even on the ground. But yeah, we're clearly off the bridge now, so we're good. Just enough to get back inside again. Can't wait to see what this truck has for upgrades. Because right now it's doing its job, it's getting us through, but it's mostly on the freeway. Although it does have a huge trailer, so maybe it can't be upgraded that much, I don't really remember. Cutting that corner a little close. Alright, a little further down the freeway here. Up into 4th gear. Going pretty good, and I realized how sharp this turn was. So, we gotta stop and slow down. And yeah, it's a little bit sharper than I expected. Gotta back up and turn again. Try and widen it out. There we go. And this turn is super sketchy. But we're trying to, again, take it as far right. This is probably the worst turn on this drive so far. We're trying to get all the way up on the right-hand side of the rocks. Whoa! I wasn't expecting it to drop off that much. Yeah, this is not good. See if we can back up. And that's about as far as we can go. So, put the parking brake on, try and turn to the left as far as we can. It's just so much weight behind it. Put it in low. And there we got up to the tree. Put the parking brake on, turn the tires again. Let's do like an 18-point turn here. Back it up again. Turn to the left. Yep, we're good now. Oh, we're kind of stuck on the rock there. Trying to go back and forth a little bit to the right, just enough to slide by, but it's not working. So we'll have to back it up and widen it out even more. Now we're a little further forward though, so we can widen it out, whereas before we were like all the way off the edge. And there I started speeding up a little faster than I'd like, so I slammed on the parking brake quick. Got it back in low. Stuck again, so we're trying to back it up once more. Put it back in auto. There we go. Got around the worst. Here we're pulling up on the river. Just a little bridge crossing. Got the trailer store off here to our left. And the warehouse, actually. First road's the warehouse. Here's the trailer store. I thought about refueling, so I kind of slow down. But I just figured we'll get as far as we can. get across the bridge. Now we're at the farm, and actually I decided we'll cover it quick because this is as close as we're going to get. So we do have an engine upgrade. We'll put that in. Sell the old one. Yeah, so you can't upgrade the tires to stock, or we don't have any other gearboxes. We'll do a heavier winch. And yeah, that's everything for now. Alright, we're back, we're hooked up. It's becoming night, which I don't really like to record YouTube videos in the night. They're just harder to see and they're not as fun to watch. Or I shouldn't say as fun to watch, they're just harder to see. But we're gonna drive through the night and get this mission done, or however long it takes. Sun's going down. I feel a little better. We got a heavier winch in there and a engine upgrade. Don't know how much they'll help us, but at least we know we have the best stuff we have available. Because now the whole first half was kind of the easy half. This is, you know, now we're finally off the highway. But we're going through, this is the farm area on Smithville Dam. And this is kind of to the point where I know the map until this point. I know we need to get to the lumber mill, which is just this road straight in front of us. After that, I can't quite remember where we need to go. I think the road splits in 3 directions. You can go north, or straight through, or south, because we're coming from the west, or east, sorry. Get a little bit stuck on this rock. Yep, right in the middle of our axles. Can't go back over it either. Oh, there we go. Here I try and push the rock off to the side a little bit. And then see if we can skirt by on the left, which it looks like maybe not. And that tree is not helping. There we go. We got a nice big tree now. That should be good. We've gotten around it. Okay. So, yeah, we can go straight. We want to take a road to the right once we get to the lumber mill, which goes up and sort of around the long way. And now we got our lights turned on so you can see where we're going. This road doesn't look too bad as of now. Struggling a little uphill. It's getting darker and darker. At this turn, I thought I'd be able to make it, but it's quite steep off that end, so I don't really want to go that far. But we made the turn. There's not much left. Because now I think we've gone up and around, sort of, and yeah. Now we just sort of got to go down the hill, and then we're into the drilling site. Do a few more turns, but now we're headed downhill, which should help for the most part. This part looks pretty open and easy. A little muddy, but I'm driving first person for a little while. We've already used about 90 liters since we recovered. Now we're going at a pretty good rate. Picking up speed. This looks a little sketchy up here with a big dip and a turn. Ooh. Trailer's really starting to lean into that turn there. Swaying back and forth quite a lot. But now we should be free and clear. Trying to get as far left as we can. Just riding that hill. Just barely snuck inside that telephone pole again. Now we're going downhill again. Just barely missed that one too. I just noticed I was going so fast. Got pretty close there. Another sketchy corner here. Actually took a little bit of engine damage there. Not bad with just one. Trying to make a wide corner as always. I'm not sure if this is the best route to take. I would say it's probably the easiest because there are shorter routes, one of which takes you straight through on the after the lumber mill, and you come out at that somebody's house. I don't remember what's house exactly, but then you just take a left and you cut out some of it. Or you can also go just across the water. I don't know if you can actually make it with this trailer, but there's like a little string of islands that you can sort of go across. I shouldn't even say string of islands, like string of rocks that go to an island in the middle. And I'm sure that would be much faster if you can pull it off. Oop, took a little more engine damage there again. But again, sometimes this game, the most straight or shortest route actually ends up taking you quite a bit longer just because you struggle so much with the terrain, big rocks or big dips in the turns or whatever, a lot of mud, something like that. It's sometimes the longer route is the more ends up being the faster route. But we're almost done, just a couple hundred yards or meters away from this out with the old mission. As you can see, we got a log trailer over there for something we delivered earlier. We also have a truck with 2 metal beams on it. So there's stage 1 complete. We'll shut off our engine and change truck because now we need 2 metal beams. There we go. Stage 2. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.